ma.digital. Create the life you want. www.maymarys.com. By starting and running your own digital business. Work from home. Tips for business owners. How to create successful online digital business. Join our global company. Mentorship and training coaching. Training for each individual. Learn how to earn online. Be your own manager. For more information, visit www.maymarys.com or email us at info@maymarys.com. You can also call us on 0049 017 656 853 241. This business has helped me so much and my family, and to increase your income, join and create the life you want. Also for beginner. Also a beginner when I started this.
I'm discovered for Europe. I come to for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover my pimp. Tap send. Internet. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come abusuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Check now, check it, check it. The beat is real, don't wait make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwantin ekotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatemu anase achimota lapas ekosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wutu mu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto, or call us now on 0208 920 996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
It is Friday evening here in Ghana, and as usual, we are planning to go to church, to go pray, to go say thank you, Lord, for all the protection, for all the fulfilling promises that you've given to us in our lives. And I believe when we go on to our feet to pray, the good Lord will also answer our prayers. My name is Sammy Flex. You can join us for us to pray, because today's prayers are here. Bernard Ekuban says we should put in some more anointing. Hallelujah. Anointing will be. According to Bernard Ekuban, we should put in some more anointing. He is one of our godfathers in Canada. Toronto, yeah. And I want to say good evening to him. I also want to say good evening to Professor Ankonam Rebel. I don't know what Abbas said, but whatever Abbas said, good people are really ready to support him to do the project he wants to do. In fact, I was not here, so I did not get exactly what he said and what he was looking for. I asked my producer the other day, he couldn't tell me much about it though. So I still want to say, whoever has listened to Abbas and is supporting the project he wants to do, God bless you so much. So Jackie Boateng, God bless you. And yesterday in the evening, Professor Ankonam Rebel also added his bit to it. Charlie, you guys are wonderful. You make me feel like we've built an international family. Families all over the world. Like I went to Dubai and I saw some of the family members. Every country you go to, there are Sammy Flex TV family members there. God bless you. May God always replenish you guys so that whatever you are doing, you'll be successful, you make more money, so that you can also support us in your small ways. This is a team ready to always serve you like we do all the time. And let me start by saying thank you to the boys at the back who are always out of their hard work, put us out there for the world to see us. Digital Rasta is Currency on camera, Richie Flex is the editor and director, and Emmanuel Fowila PG as the producer, with Gideon Neelam Tessin as our creative director. And your friends, your fam, they are the people on the screen. Extreme left is Kojokin. Kojokin is the current holder of our Pundit of the quarter. Yeah, the second device of my son. To the minimum.
What did I say?
But you're a good man. You're a good man. Yeah. Lapi said, "Wow, unyeska money we don't unfix."
Say no. You think I want for my prime?
Oh no, I'm from Boy to be eligible to win. Okay. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Kojo Kid is a blogger. He's a pundit, and he joins us here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily for us to do our things. And
the song is almost ready.
Your song?
Yeah.
Hey, how ready? Like how soon?
Like they are doing the mastering. So
Who is doing the mastering?
DDT.
Oh yeah, that guy there.
Yeah,
that guy there.
Sorry.
That guy there. His quality.
Yeah.
That one I can trust.
And he told me like, Charlie, if I'm doing your song there, I need to make sure
I get it
everything is
right.
on point, because you guys have been criticizing people. Wherever you take it to, they'll know that.
So is it the high life or gospel?
Oh, it's not gospel.
Afro.
It's inspirational. Inspirational.
It's inspirational. Can we sing it in the church?
Everywhere.
I see.
Everywhere.
I see. I see. All right, so we are ready to support Kojo with a music video. Anytime the mixing and the mastering is ready, or anytime he is ready, we are ready to shoot. And Tim Dodu Solomon is in the middle, online manager, Flex Entertainment. He's also a YouTube expert and also online content strategist. He is right here for us to do our thing. And today, Chemo has a whole lot of work on his desk as the unofficial lawyer of Shatta Wale. He has a whole lot of work on his desk. But today we played a different role today because Shatta is in the news, and in fact Shatta came at us, so we also come at him today. And Chemo is going to be the man who is going to play all the defense. Magua. Okay, so the Naija is also here. You can call him Beef Nation President. He's also a promoter, manager of talent, and he is a writer, SammyFlexTV.com here at Flex Entertainment. He's part of the team as well. So we are set, we are ready to go and ready to roll. Remember that you are also part of the team. So whatever we discuss, feel free, drop your comments. Only make it clean. I keep saying, only make it clean. Now, before I even get into serious matters, whilst I was preparing for tonight's show, I have this London contact who is obviously a Nigerian, and this guy won't let me breathe. Like every day, Nigeria this, Ghana this, Nigeria this, Ghana this, and he has been trolling me, like trolling me all the time. I was there, no, he put some video, and he said, see Ghana people, this is all you know. And I said, this is what you want to bring today, like Violence Friday. Friday day, we are always in the spirit, to like, when it comes to Fridays, we wake up in the spirit. So if this is what you bring, then I also bring it out, and I ask my people that, when it comes to trolling between Ghana and Nigeria, who leads? Are we trolling them better, or they are trolling us better? We watch just one video for today. Maybe in subsequent videos, we will bring them one after the other. One day bring one. Okay, this one, who is doing what? Who is doing what? So we just watch this video, and after watching this video, like I said, pushed to me by a friend who is a Nigerian. I'm sure he's based in London because he uses a London number. I've not taken cognizance of his name yet, but he's been vibing. Interestingly, he vibed me for so long, all the time. He comes to tease me, and I reply fire same way. So listen to watch what he sent to me. Then I asked the question: trolling between Ghana and Nigeria, who is leading? In fact, from all aspects: politics, football, entertainment, food, everything. Watch this. I'll be right back.
Quite cool. This one is a Grammy nomination for Ghana. Charlie, this music thing is for Ghana. What is a Grammy nomination?
I don't understand the thing from what you just said.
Me too. He say the giant of Africa. Who dash you giant? Kwasia. He be like Soja Ant. Me, I say pass all the artists for Nigeria combined.
Even Wizkid.
Who is a Wizkid? He's an artist.
Never mind. Just do your freestyle. We've been here for ages and you've just been chatting basically.
Yeah, listen me. Yeah, me say we want a better job. Now in a rapper thing metaphor. Check this letter ya. Months in Ecuador. With from Sam to the Exodus. From Jeremiah to the
Ace, why you take the mic? Charlie, you be there singing rubbish. So Shatta, please shut up. It's a Grammy nomination.
I don't understand the thing from what you just said.
Me too. He say the giant of Africa. Who dash you giant? Kwasia. He be like Soja Ant. Me, I say pass all the artists for Nigeria combined.
Even Wizkid.
Who is a Wizkid? He's an artist.
Never mind. Just do your freestyle. We've been here for ages and you've just been chatting basically.
Yeah, listen me. Yeah, me say we want a better job. Now in a rapper thing metaphor. Check this letter ya. Months in Ecuador. With from Sam to the Exodus. From Jeremiah to the
Ace, why you take the mic? Charlie, you be there singing rubbish. So Shatta, please shut up. Fucking bullshit.
So that was the video the gentleman sent to me asking about trolling Ghana, Naija, who does it better. And I want to start with Kojo. Kojo, trolling. Here we are talking about trolling. Yes, no, yeah, true. Ghana, Nigeria, who does it better?
As in between ourselves.
Yes,
or
between ourselves.
Nigeria. Okay, I think I've not seen enough of their trolls against us. Yeah, but I see some of our guys trolling them when it comes to especially lights, NEPA issues. I know our guys have been trolling them better, but I think trolling Ghana
does it better.
Yeah, Ghana does it better.
Really?
Yes, when it is with Nigerians, because maybe because I'm not.
In what field have you been seeing more? Politics, entertainment, sports.
Politics.
You see more of politics and current affairs. Okay.
Yes, more of politics because even their own guys, some of them would speak ill about their own country, especially
when they get to our airport.
Exactly.
See the way they rubbish their airport.
They rubbish their
like
airport.
They make their airport look like a
exactly. when they come to Ghana and they're enjoying lights, the electricity, they also talk about how bad it is in their country. And so with trolls, yes, maybe because I've often not seen enough of what they do against us, maybe that is why. But the little that I've seen, how we even structure our own, especially when it comes to comedy, how our guys use materials from Nigeria to crack us up. I think Ghanaians are doing it better than the Nigerians. Okay. When it comes to trolls, I think entertainment, what I see from them is more like they just portray how big their artists are. That our artists are not doing anything extraordinary, and also we sing only in Chi. And these are like facts, but like creatively or giving us trolls that will amuse people, I don't see enough from them. Yeah.
Okay.
But the ones that I've seen from our people here, I think we do much, and especially on Twitter and social media, especially when the Shatta and Benna Boy beef started. Yes, that is when you could see much of them coming at us and comparing other things. But overall, I think trolls and Ghanaians does it better.
Okay, Temo, come through.
I think it will be, for me, it will be difficult to decide, but I know that there are some areas that we are better when it comes to trade, and there are other areas that they do it better than us.
Okay, yeah, so do you have an idea of these areas?
For socio-economic issues like politics, to be precise, I think we are far ahead of them. They can't defend that much when it comes to that area. Even when you start saying that the generator alone, you can you can't hear anything. I mean, we have lights 247 or most of the times as compared to them. So for that reason, like we can throw them better in that area. But when it comes to entertainment and creative side, I mean, I'll give it to them. Even looking at this one. This one is a Nigerian trying to be sarcastic about how Shatta will behave. How Shatta behaves. That's how he was doing this, and this is a creative piece. So for entertainment, comedy especially, I will give it to Nigeria. Yes. And then the other areas like maybe football, it's not so clear. It's more like 50-50 sometimes.
Based on who is winning
and who is losing and all that. So that's how I see it. I mean, I think we have some areas that we are better than
so them. We beat them on politics and current affairs.
Yes.
They beat us in showbiz and sports we share.
Sports we beat them. Sports we are
far ahead of the heads.
Are you sure?
Football we are far ahead of them.
Far ahead.
The nation stuff we have won it more than them.
But the recent one cried, they nearly cried.
Football there.
Football there.
But for football, they have influence in world soccer, like in general. Like
Nigeria?
Yes, they have.
Over Ghana?
No, like they have a lot of people who have made names in world football, not just
of course,
only
just same as we do.
But they have more than us.
Who?
If you compare,
who are you?
They have people like JJ Okocha, Talibo West, Tijani Babajuda, Wanko Kano. They have made a lot of names in
anything we don't have names.
As compared to them, when you go to Nigeria, you get a lot of Nigerian players influencing English football, and you can count but few of Ghanaians.
No.
When it comes to English football, when it comes to English football, you can count few. Then Nigerians were playing like all the big teams that you can think of, as compared to Ghanaians.
Even from past?
Yes, from the past to even present. So we cannot just say when we meet them and that is it. When we take it in general, I think they have made a lot of influence in football as well. So for that matter, I would not say we are so ahead of them even when it comes to football. That's why I would say for football, I will make it draw.
Oh, okay. But for entertainment, we beat them to it.
Entertainment,
they beat us to it.
For politics,
we beat them to it. Yeah. But for football, it is draw.
Yes.
So that is 1.5, 1.5.
Yeah.
Could you wanted to do a rebuttal? I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, because the players he was mentioning that you mentioned Talibo West.
Yeah.
Those times
Talibo West was playing Liverpool. Those times who was a Ghanaian player who was playing a bigger team in England.
Europe, yeah.
Why are you pegging it just with England?
Because they have.
Doesn't mean English Premier is the best.
Yes, of course.
What are you talking about?
The English Premier League is bigger.
What are you talking about? We had
but at some point Marcel came to win Champions League.
What are you talking about? We have players like
we are talking about the
Premiership is
when
Syria is not bigger than English Premiership.
In what terms? We had players like Tony Yeboah. Those players has played. Ameni Pele them have played. This guy, the one who was coach, CK Akono them have played. What are you talking about?
John Pinsto, Michael Essien.
We know the players that you are mentioning. We know their influence as compared to the Nigerian players. JJ Okocha was like on top of his game.
Interestingly, you mentioned some names and you were done.
No, you can mention Talibo West, JJ Okocha, Wanko Kanu.
What team was Okocha playing?
JJ Okocha.
What team?
Baltimore.
Can you compare Baltimore at that time to Leeds? To Leeds United.
At some point,
you cannot.
No, Leeds. Who played Leeds?
Just
one season.
It's not
just one season. JJ Okocha at the point was captain of.
Check his records.
One after that.
No, the question I'm asking is that at that point you cannot compare Bolton Wanderers to Leeds. It is like today you are comparing Arsenal to Liverpool.
Of course.
It doesn't match.
Those days.
It doesn't match. So if he plays even 5 seasons, you cannot compare to somebody that has played for 1 season.
Don't deceive yourself. When this guy the name you mentioned,
Okay.
Tony Eboa was playing just one season, as compared to somebody who at a point was even the captain of the team.
But he didn't stop playing. He didn't stop playing football. The fact that I played for England, you are using that England is the best.
No,
That is your judgment.
Of course.
Those days, those days,
Hey, there was a German machine.
those days, Italy
German machine, Bayern Munich,
and
AC Milan.
other countries.
Well,
It is true that because
English
of,
football has always been big.
it is
for
because
sponsors,
that is why our
their
interest was.
promotion for their marketing is on.
But that doesn't
the
make
point
the
is,
football
most of
game.
our players,
That doesn't
even
make
in
That's where the
Italy,
influence is. That's
France, we had players over there. Abedi Marcel and all those teams they played. Sammy Kufuor, Bayern Munich won Champions League. What are you talking about? If that you are talking about a team, those times those terrible West one kind of they form part of the team. Let's move to those players who were.
How
in the
many
Ghana,
of them cry even
Western,
won
and those
Champions
times,
League? How many of
and
them?
compare.
The
When you
Nigerian
talk about
players.
that, I'm not even mentioning ACN them because they also will talk about Mikel Obi them. I'm not even mentioning
that
them
one,
because you mentioned Tariq West. That's why I also moving
bench
to
players.
their part. Go and check the CK Akonos and all. Kwame
Mikel Obi was a bench player.
Yeah,
Bench player to Michael Essien.
They are all
If
those
Essien is facing, Mikel Obi will never have.
all those players, Peter Oforike and all those players. They were also the fact that they weren't playing the English Premier League doesn't mean wherever they are, it wasn't equal. Of good.
All right, Nana, you can take over. I'm still getting it.
Let me even start with the sports.
I told my guy that today he's brought fire.
Yeah.
So I know wherever he is.
Football, they did themselves. They
I mean,
understand.
football, when it comes to the national teams, they themselves, they know they will not argue. No Nigerian will argue. In fact, the Nigerian that will argue about head-to-head in terms of who have won more matches against which side and all of that might be just doing that nationality thing. You understand? But on paper, everybody knows that head-to-head, Ghana Black Stars beat the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They are aware. In fact, that is what even triggered the little demonstrations at their stadium that we saw recently in the World Cup qualifiers. They know what we can do to them, and they were willing to beat us so that they will qualify to the World Cup. But we were able to beat them. So in football, they are very, very, very much aware. So I think when it comes to our food trolling, they don't come close. There are a lot of troll videos out there with Ghanaian food, buying fufu, jollof and all
but
of
catfish
things.
started from Nigeria. Catfish started from Nigeria.
That one is gent.
Nigeria catfish. Oh, Male. They lie. Nigeria catfish.
It's super. I mean, the unfortunate thing is they are not projecting the catfish like the jollof and the eba and all of those things. So maybe they should project the catfish because it's very strong. Yeah, that one there. I mean, I can't argue about catfish.
Nigerian catfish.
Nice. It's very, very nice.
But that was where I ate my first.
So with food, politics, football, I'll give it to Ghana. Politics, I'll give it to Ghana. In fact, as for the politics, they themselves, they've been trolling themselves when it comes to politics. They will tell you Buhari is something as against Nana Akufo-Addo and all of that. So it's okay. When you ask a Nigerian which of the West African countries they would want to go to, if they are asked to
they
leave,
will
mention Ghana.
That's
and
true.
all of that.
But they even say it. Ghana is our second home.
Yes. So as for the trolls there, yes, there are certain areas, especially with comedy there. I don't even want to go there. If it comes to comedy and they say they are trolling Ghanaians, that one there we will not come close to. Yeah, we will not come close to. So there are certain areas like Chemo said we have to give it to them. Comedy, I'll give it to them. Maybe now in terms of music, I will give it to them. And
even now, it's recent too.
Yes.
Music, it's recent because I watched a documentary. That documentary, I even want to react to it. A documentary where they were talking about African music in the past and songs that almost every African could sing. And the songs they played, Nigeria was not part.
No. Yes. That's why it's
Nigeria
just recent.
was not part. It's just recent. Let me see if I can play them to use. Nash Dean, my friend from US, sent it to me. Dean, where is his name?
No, but that thing, they themselves, they are aware. Yeah, they will only brag with their recent achievements in music. They will not brag with the past, like those days that they know we were doing.
So what happened? So what happened?
I mean, we slept. So we slept and then they just. Yeah, so some areas there, of course, we give. But I think we have
he sent this to me, like 7 African songs that every African knows. And this is the first one, Magic System, Premier Girl. And it will go on to Yeke Yeke, that is Mori Kante. Then it will come to Angelique Kidjo. Agolo Nina Sifo. Then to come to Salif Keita, Africa. Mali. Then to come to Awilo Longomba. That is Congo. Then it will come to Brenda Fassi. That is South Africa. Then Ghana was even featured here. Osibisa. You understand? But Nigeria was even missing. Even in this.
That's what I'm saying, that in the past they will not argue. They know.
And they left this fella Kuti.
Yeah, they
which of his
wasn't popular.
At that time, you can't compare any of his songs.
This one says songs. Let me get a title proper.
That time he was in Ghana.
Okay, these songs were so popular that wherever in Africa,
yes, people were just
and that's what the video says. Please, I want to get it again. Forgive me. It says 7 African songs every African knows. 7 African songs every African knows.
Till now.
Yes. Okay, it might not be till now, but maybe at the time that these songs were in vogue, every African knows. And Magic System and co. Nigeria was not part.
Even in sports, I think when it comes to boxing, they cannot. They don't come close at all.
They don't have any boxing rep.
No, I don't.
What's Nigerians are weak.
Hey.
Those days when we were having a boxing night at Lebanon Park at Tudu. They invited some Nigerian boxing. The guy is like Goliath. Some small Ghana boy. Give him just one blow. For boxing here. They will brag about Joshua.
I think for boxing there,
Anthony Joshua and some guys. But if Nigerian boxer coming from Nigeria, they should mention one boxer.
Despite all the Eba and all.
They are giants.
They are huge.
They should mention one boxer who is in Nigeria. That this guy grew from Nigeria and represented the flag of Nigeria and has made anyone
like impact more than.
You know Azuma Nelson, Akote, Bazooka, Joshua Klote,
plenty.
All of them, you know them. Can you remember any? This is serious. One Nigeria was
that. Now they are also
maybe let's go to Google.
Okay. They are also making progress in basketball.
Oh yeah. I think
So trolling I think I'll give it to Ghana.
All right, so to my friend Afrobeat reviewer, you brought this, and I told you my people would do justice to it. I'm sure on the comment section, I know what will happen there. Fire will be set. Fire will be set ablaze there, but that is after the show. Okay, so www.maymarriage.com is a platform that you can also work. Now, whoever wants to be a boss online, if you want to wake up and on your phone, you work on your laptop, you work and still make some money at the end of the month, please go through the process that I'm about to teach you. Just go log on to a website called maymarriage.com. That is www.maymarriage.com. You create your own life as you want it. You start and you run your own digital business. You work from home. They are ready to give you some tips for business owners. If you want to create successful online digital business, mentorship, training and coaching, you can get everything from maymarriage.com. So log on today, but if you also want to call them, it is allowed. The number on the screen is for you to call any day. Just call them and be part of the business that they are doing, and let's shoot. Now we move on to the next business. Be part of this. We are doing all the reviews here on Showbiz Daily. I want you to be part of it as usual. We come your way every weekday, 8:30 p.m. and we're good to go. The next story is about a brother who is in the showbiz space. His name is Kwame Dazi. Kwame Dazi is a showbiz journalist, or better still, an entertainment journalist. He's been with us here on Showbiz Daily on a couple of occasions, and he is a known Facebook giant when it comes to discussing or debating issues online. He's crazy. He works with City FM and City TV, and he also writes for GhanaWeekend.com as a website. This morning, he gave us something to discuss. And I've seen some different views online, people who are not happy with what he posted, and some who are also feeling that, yeah, Kwame, you have a point, so go ahead and fire. First, Director, put Kwame's first post online, and let me read it for our people to see what he wrote. Then maybe you play the video that Kwame was talking about to you as well. So in the post, early morning, Kwame posted, as I was preparing for work this morning around 5 a.m., I got notification that Kelvin Boy was live on IG. I quickly ran there to hear what he had for his fans as he embarks on his world tour. I start the record. For about a minute, dude no talk nothing. He just comes show we say he fish smoke weed. He ended the video just like that. So say anopa on the papa because our morning show on TV so 5 a.m. was starting prepare kono onya notification when supposed to pay Kelvin Boy is live on IG. As entertainment journalist, I come morning show there up news and I started in the phone through a screen record and not record the live BB. I say 1 minute Kelvin Boy become BB or yeah world tour Europe and nothing the money in time because Europe is not ahead of us until we are say 2 hours in power more and in bed about 5 now about 7 now when you're there so fairly irate. Kwame say or share video is Kelvin Boy cardio be kind or turn no and then see and then he fan alcohol see Kelvin Boy about chimusa so chimusa and no cat video oh see Kelvin Boy am carry Kelvin Boy be treat ekeke Kwame say why disappointed now other show video na fe subsequent write-ups biaba me read ni na cho na fe ya timi akoso watch the video. I'll be back. Okay, so that was Kelvin Boy in that video. Who say a brand here, Sanopedia or Germany. Who say Bimpo Church or say, oh, we are rapping live for the Germany concert. Oh yeah, Walter. Rich, if you can put the poster, the Walter poster on the screen. Let me run through the venues or the countries or the states, or better still, the cities that he'll be playing. Send a bit me who ansana. Ya Kwame does in 7 or can't do dona anti-asia. If you can run us through it, I will be glad. Could you prepare me? Okay, so this is it. Kelvin Boy World Tour. So Friday, June 17th, as in today, he's playing in Hamburg, Germany. And I know Sammy Flex TV, we have some huge fans in Germany. Big ups to Kojo. Okay, big ups to you. Oh, let me. Esa, very disappointed in me. I beg you. Kojo Rati, yeah. Big ups to Kojo Rati in Germany and all the Germany fan base. Here we have a huge fan base in Germany. So to all the fans in Germany, Kelvin Boy is coming June 17th. If you can go there, give us videos. In fact, all our fans. Let me mention this at our announcement. Because we are not in Europe, every Sammy Flex TV fan who will go to any of the concerts, please, we want videos, reports. He just reports, video reports. Just as a lady reported to us from Memphis, yes, Memphis, US of A. So Friday, June 17th, Hamburg, Germany. Sunday, 26th June, Ivory in the city, that is New York. And Friday, July 15th, available for booking. Okay, that is not booked. Sunday, July 17th, available for booking. Saturday, July 23rd, Modena, that is in Italy. And Saturday, June 18th, Brescia, Italy. Sunday, July 10th, DMV Party in the Park. I'm sure this is going to be in the US or something. Now, Saturday, July 16th says Ghana Party in the Park, UK. Oh, okay. And Friday, July 22nd, Amsterdam, Netherlands. And Saturday, July 30th, it's About Time Concert, New York. That is, the Sarkodie concert. So, August dates, US and Canada tour, Kelvin Boy is sharing to us. And today, he's playing in Germany because today is 17. So when he came on live, Kwame Dazi was expecting some updates. Oh, guys, we are ready. Go to shoops.com and get your ticket. Let's meet in so and so venue and let's do the show. But unfortunately, Kwame did not see that. Kwame only saw a Kelvin Boy who was doing just like that. Now, after that, some comments, different comments have come out. And Kwame came again and he said, some people are misinterpreting my earlier post on Kelvin Boy. I don't give FCK. FCK about what somebody smokes. I'm not putting the morality compass on his life. I don't care. I was only surprised that upon all the things he could use his IG live to do, the one he chose to show us to was weed. This is a guy who has miraculously landed a hit song. Miraculously saying. This is a guy who has miraculously landed a hit song. Truth is, he hasn't even done enough to sustain the relevance of the song. Thank God he's embarking on a world tour, in quotes. Something every smart artist will strategically use all the tools available to them to let the world know about. If he had engaged his fans while smoking his life away, I wouldn't have been bothered. But well, maybe he got internet issues in Obimanso. All the best to him. So Kwame Dazi came with this particular post. Ajeze is also an artist, a promoter of artists, a comedian, content creator, and an online person. Ajeze also saw Kwame's post and Ajeze gave Kwame a rebuttal. And he said, Kwame Dazi, bro, West come live, smoke herb, no talk anything. Benna go come live, Benna go come live, smoke, and no talk anything. You are making a fuss out of this, bro. This your post wasn't necessary, Charlie. What promotion again you want from Key? I'm sure it's Kelvin Boy.
Kev.
From Kev. Okay, what promotion again you want from Kev from Down Flat? If he get tall, promoters who booked him will do the hype. He's posted it on his socials, and everyone knows he's playing gig tonight, etc. You don't just get it, Charlie. So here, Nathaniel Mensah, aka Ajeze, is on the defense of Kelvin Boy, saying that yes, Westgate has become live to smoke. Benna Boy, they all come live to smoke, and Benna Boy, I think I've seen him a couple of times doing it. You didn't say anything. Kelvin Boy only comes smoke small Igbo, small. He puff like 2 In the village, they be like he puff 2 he puff small 2 Then they complain. Why? What be your problem? Once again, like I told you, Kwame Dazi is a debater online. He won't sleep. He won't rest. He came again and he said, "We need to kill mentalities like this from our industry. People don't know jack about artist PR in this our sorry industry." So my good friend Nathaniel Mensah thinks Kelvin Boy has arrived and that he can use his time on social media to smoke than engage his fans and win more numbers. He thinks that the promoters of his world tour will do the hype for him, so he needs not put in extra effort in plugging the events. He thinks everybody knows Kelvin Boy is playing a gig tonight. Really? Everybody? LOL. Did he also know the guy's PR is weak? No, it is dead. Did you know if he does not work harder, he can go down flat after his hits got him on? This industry is slippery, Papa. Shocked a whole Ajeze would type this. Yo, Kelvin, keep smoking the whole world on IG Live instead of touching base with music consumers. Why? After all, your co-equals, Benna Boy and Whiskey do same. Smoke on, bro. Peace out. And Kwame Dazi wrote again. Ajeze did not end there. Ajeze also came again. Hey! Ajeze said, "You keep abusing your influence. You would lose it. I just saw what you did. I keep it up. You woke today to spread negative energy. Keep helping and building the industry, my good friend. Love you. Peace is underrated. Violence is the key. Nana Regan is Big Nation president, so I'm sure Nana Regan will take this up. Nana, Kwame's concept, his ideologies, the responses. In fact, fans how they been I divided. Those who were for him and those who were also against him. What do you make out of this?
What's happening? I think it would take somebody who has the music business at heart to go the way Kwame did. I mean, if you look at recent times where we have musicians go on tour and then they will come back and blame Ghanaian media saying, oh, we went on tour, you people didn't post our events, you people didn't publish our event, you didn't do A, B, C, D about it. So, I mean, like, what is Kwame saying exactly? I think people are misinterpreting his post. And they are getting him wrong as well. I mean, if you wake up at 5 a.m. Ghana time, and then you are, as a news person, you get a notification that
I like this as a news person. Or no, should
be. And if
one of his disappointments, what he just mentioned.
Yes, if an artist like Kelvin Boy, he gets notification from you that you are alive, and he comes and then he wants to, let's say, based on his expectation, he wants to get something. But you also have announced your tour, knowing very well that you are playing something. Maybe Kwame was expecting that, oh, Kevin was going to talk about tonight's show or today's show, and even call on people to, you know, come and have fun and all of that. It's Friday. I mean, come and let's boil. In fact, come and let's smoke weed. But he did not do any of that. He just came, comb your hair, and then
he took 2 puffs.
2 puffs, and then he just definitely as a news person, Kwame will be disappointed. But even with that aside, I mean, business sense, I mean, I don't think Kevin got it right. In marketing sense, Kevin got it wrong. I mean,
what if he was just announcing that he is in Germany? Because maybe in Germany you could do it.
First of all, with that, you did not. Your caption doesn't interpret that. You just came to show us like, who knows if you are in Germany? How many people are in Ghana that will watch this live video that will even think that, okay, Kelvin is in Germany?
The smoking will let you know he's not in Ghana.
It could be. Yes, it will let us know he is not in Ghana, but he could be in Ethiopia or even Barbados.
For sure,
You understand? So what I'm saying is that, I mean, it would be nice if you have such an opportunity and you say something for people like Kwame to pick it up, go, let's say, in his morning news bulletin, add an item from your end to his news items and say something about your tour, because that would make you feel a bit satisfied and not come back and say, oh, Ghanaian media there, oh, you took event, how are we going to born Deuru when you did not travel with any people like Kwame does? You did not travel with anybody. First of all, we've not seen your PR telling us more about your tour. Your PR team are not making any news about your tour like that for the media down here to even feed on it and propagate or talk about what you are doing in Germany and other areas. So if you have the opportunity and you come on, you come live, you should be able to use your PR, senses right. You don't just come and then at 5 a.m. I mean, Charlie, it's prime time for us in Ghana.
It was 5 a.m. in Ghana, but not where he was.
Yes, I mean 5 a.m. in Ghana is what I'm talking about. People go to work, media people go to work 4 a.m., 3 a.m. So it is prime time for people, and that is the time they scout for news and all of those things. So it will be good. It will be good for Kelvin Boy to say something. Talk about
newsworthy.
Yes.
So he went and push.
So that he went and push.
Kelvin Boy had said that yes, tonight's show, all ladies come and wear white and they come and show love. Kelvin Boy say that. Yeah, exactly. Kelvin Boy says all ladies in Germany coming for the show should put on white.
Exactly. And it will be a win for you. Yes, it will be a content for Kwame. It will be a win for you, the artist. With Ajeze, I think he's just being emotional. I mean, his arguments are down flat. Yes,
like the song.
The song is good.
There are some people who even think that the response was not written by Jay-Z. They think that was influenced by someone else.
Really?
Yes, they suspect Bullet to be behind the response from Jay-Z.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
Some
He
people.
handles Jay-Z's.
No, he doesn't handle, but he's a very close friend to
Bullet.
To Bullet, and Bullet and Kwame Dazi today have had.
What was even the negativity about the Kwame Dazi's post?
Some of the Kwame Dazi artists she win negative.
Oh,
now you know.
It was it. What? No, this year, yeah. Life. Oh, she will say what is negative. I think Ajeze wasn't able to raise solid arguments because in Kwame's post, I mean, it makes sense. Say Obie to Quine or Kwakobo show no or Kwakobo no open numbers or nipa or we are or pese or bebo show ni be na nka onu so be nya na nka say the Burna Boy bo show and the videos go viral. Hey, Burna Boy timi aga down crofo so and omo jam to no nyom then akaya onu so be nya sa video ni be go viral so people be talking about it. But the Burna Boy just wake up and be smoking. You mentioned in your argument say the promoters now are going to, that is ignorance. Like totally way off cry to even start with. Because you don't say as an artist you have promoters outside, so you want to just sit and only says our mentality we most of our artists team. That is why when you even book them for shows, they don't promote it.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Say oh
now here event organizer, I'm here promoter, so make sure people will come and then I'll come and perform. That they think. And you at the end of the day, open bragging right to say so. Also, yeah, those two shows are out to be pulling numbers. We now allow the because a Ghana artist, you know. Yeah, the only show or two new way. Yeah, come boom, crying to me for you. People will be making arguments out of this. With this attitude, with this kind of, I mean, just come and tell us about. Okay, and then you show you cry. Because won't say they fly. I'm not sure so. Yet to be booked.
Yes.
You can come live.
Hey guys, I'm in Europe.
Charlie, let's vibe. Let's do this.
I want to perform for my people. Down flat. You see, I want to fall down flat for my people. Link up.
Yeah, oh, Charlie. Really, but me, I want to tell Ajeze that. I think.
We are border man.
different thing.
Wrapping up, I think that Ajeze should go beyond thinking that Kwame per se ABR or Haiti on Kelvin Boy. I mean, maybe yeah, artists, you know, omo yenyama bi say ya. Yeah, the way I say, ebi omo inyani ya omo babag be edi blaming na be Ghana media so na yeah. So if there's an opportunity for you to do something na ebema media no so jump on na o sa be bi troka na o say na uko wi na asa baba ka wa be ka say obi na ye na o deben chale. I mean, he doesn't have a point in the argument he's making with.
Okay, thank you, Nana Reagan. He is also Beef Nation president. So if the Beef Nation president says Kelvin Boy did not do something right, who are we to argue? Chamo, come through. Chamo,
okay. This one, I'm not surprised the way that guy Ajeze went on to defend or attack Kwame Dazi for this simple and clear without any ambiguity post. The post was clear and straightforward. I woke up hoping that Kelvin Boy would say something. He didn't say anything. He was smoking weed. And you are saying negativity about what? Like, what is the negative side of it? Negativity? Yes, like.
Chemo, wait, can you imagine if Kwame Dazi went on to write a story saying Kelvin Boy smokes weed in Germany. Put a story like that on Ghana Weekend.
Look at this.
Do you know what people like Ajeze will be saying?
It says, as I was preparing for my work this morning around 5 a.m., I got notification that Kelvin Boy was live on IG. I quickly ran there to hear what he had for his fans as he embarks on his world tour. I started the record for about a minute. Dude, no talk anything. He just comes show we say he fit smoke weed. He ended the video just like that.
Yes.
So Kwame watched
this is so end. Yes. This is so straightforward, no ambiguity,
precise.
Nothing like he was just reporting what he saw, nothing more, nothing less. But you are saying that he's spreading negativity. Yes, because what Kelvin Boy is doing, you obviously know that it's negative. That's why that thing will even come to your head. Because this was a straightforward report. He didn't even add his own thing or nothing. But you are saying that he's spreading negativity. What is the negativity about this report? It's because you know that it's negative. Coming live on IG just to smoke and go back, it's negative. In fact, there's no sense in it. And if you want to compare to somebody who is filling Madison Square and filling O2 Arena 3 times in a row from day 1 to day 3, you are comparing them smoking weed to somebody who even struggles to get one hit. Come on, are you serious at all? Are we serious in this country when it comes to entertainment? Are we serious? We are joking, and somebody like Ajeze will think that he has influence in this music industry. He is a joke. If he will go and defend something like this, it's a joke. This thing will not take you anywhere. So we should be serious. And if Ajeze will consider himself as influential in this industry, then he should be serious and stop defending some of these things. This is senseless. Coming on live just to smoke weed and go back. There's nothing positive about it. That's why somebody will even just report exactly what he saw and you still have issues with it. Why? No, this is bad. I mean, we should talk to our people and tell them that they should start behaving well if they really want to compete. I mean, we sometimes compare ourselves to the Nigerians and the things that they do, and obviously we are so down there and we are not ready to come up, but just to complain. And this phenomenon, it has happened in so many ways, so many areas, and we are not paying attention to it. We like complaining too much, especially our entertainers, those who think they have influence. I mean, Ajeze, this is a disgrace to him if he wants to defend something.
A disgrace
like
to Ajeze?
Yes. For him
because
to
he defended that?
Yes, for him to defend this, it means for him he has nothing good to offer the industry. The best way for him was for him to just keep quiet, even if you don't like what Kwame Dazi was saying, because Kwame Dazi didn't add anything. He just reported exactly what he saw. And if negativity will come to your mind, it means you know it's negative. Yeah. It's as simple as that. But you still,
and then he's spreading it.
And he's spreading it. Tell your guy, if you love Kelvin Boy, tell him to stop this negative things, because when bloggers report it, it will affect him.
Brand, yeah.
And you are not telling him, rather you are going to
blame somebody
who is just reporting exactly what he saw.
So all that they are saying is that don't report it.
Don't report if it is negative.
Even when we are serving you with negativity.
Yes, even if I do negative things, don't report it. That's what he's saying, and it will not get you anywhere. If you want to be serious in this industry, they should stop misbehaving.
Okay, thank you so much. In Team Dodo Solomon Chamo. Let me go on to Kojo. Listen to Kojo, and after that we move on to other stories. Kojo, what do you say?
Drug overdose. 8 musicians who were killed by drugs. Number 1, John Bonham. Number 2, Nick Drake. Number 3, Janis Joplin. Number 4, Graham Parsons. 5, D.D. Ramon. 6, John Ed Whittle. 7. Ike Turner. 8. Jimi Hendrix. Not 8.
So you didn't add Michael Jackson.
Was Michael Jackson destroyed by drugs?
Oh, of course, he
so then we can even go ahead to
there are a lot of them out there. Yes.
Okay.
A lot of musicians who died out of drugs. Excessive use of drugs.
Okay. Abuse of drugs.
Abuse of drugs.
Okay.
And before a musician will come live and smoke for people to see, then mean that musician is abusing drugs.
He's an addict.
Take your time.
An addict. Before you want people to see it, I will say that people, creative artists who come live to smoke, they are not mature. They are senseless because
Burna Boy is
anybody.
No, I want to
put all of them in that bracket.
Burna Boy.
Put all of them in that bracket.
No, you said I've
stated the category.
That's
any creative person who comes online to smoke is immature and it's senseless.
So Burna Boy is immature and senseless. Whiskey, immature and senseless.
All of them.
Shatawali, immature and senseless. Hey, who again? Mention them.
You mentioned Burna Boy.
Whiskey. Sarkodie.
No, Sarkodie just was just holding.
No, you see,
like life, like
in life.
You see.
I see.
Okay, you can smoke your weed, but to the point that what are they thinking? Like what? For us to see what? Are you the first? Our old people are smoking weed in the bush. Yeah, no, well, for no see we were gracia, and then our better say, you know how to smoke more than who?
Obiso baby bottom.
No,
don't think like that.
Go to the ghettos.
Don't think like that. Don't think like that.
Go to the ghettos and see how boys they smoke weed. There is a man in my village. Go and see the amount of weed that man can smoke. You can't smoke. Any of these museums they try, they will pass out. Messi, Shatta, Kelvin Boy. When they try to read, the man will smoke in the day. They will pass out. So you don't know how to smoke more than anybody. Smoke in your corner. You are an artist. We love you for an artist. Kelvin Boy that I knew back in the days. Around Jerusalem, playing live band. Would he have come on live on Naija to smoke? No. But before now, he thinks he's out there. Yes, this life is synonymous of musicians, creative people. We know. Akoshiebra. That's why. Maybe no be a person the Baba Kwesa and maybe. But you Mr. We are dear and Sanom, we know a man pet. Cocaine and no one exactly. So nobody wanted their children to pursue some of these things. And will any parent be wrong for saying that? No. What should we know what them? Should we what them? Simple. Yenim say now why name say or see we? Why name say Kelvin Boy see we? Yenim. So boy, she was them. But anopa 5 a.m. Now to not Kelvin Boy is live. Oh by ya we and say bonny damo and what I feel no and I say and I say there we are no yeah feeling say bonny damo say it take me now I can't grab a motel
video name more than that
no there we are no yeah take here now
a feeling.
Take it. You're afraid to take it.
And then you take that any chance. Oh, there, say, rich.
No, you see, what they should know is that do some persona. A lot of the youth look up to them as role models, as icons. Charlie, you didn't bargain. Now officer can we and now share can anybody with it. We will not follow you if you are a weed smoker. We love you for your music. So spare us with your attitude. If we are all to portray our lifestyle on social media, what are you talking about? Spare us your lifestyle. We don't want it. We want your music. Nobody prevents you from, yes, normal, yes, obi body, and I just say, what are you talking about? Say whiskey. Whiskey, we don't care about whiskey. We don't care about Burna Boy. We are Ghanaians. So when we see a talent from Ghana, it is our business. Kwame Dazi is a Ghanaian journalist. So he can talk about any Ghanaian creative person. What are you talking about? What are you saying? What are you saying? The guy made a report.
Promoters who book him will do the high.
Recently, in Skillybank, Echo D Bruno, Skillybank, and because I booked you, you didn't promote it.
He was even
until that said, Kelvin Boy, a man for complaining said, drugs in Tizzy say, who couldn't show her the performance about him. People are making allegations against him, say,
not time and net time.
It's a smoke, I ain't decision.
So when you see time in the idea smoke.
No. You guys are not right there.
He wouldn't think straight.
Yeah, no, you are not right.
There is a series of allegations, say, because of drugs, as we have been seeing it too much, it's affecting the performances. And me personally, you're quite experienced concert. People complain about the performance. 3 music, people complained. I said, Kelvin Boy that we know, the kind of live band experience that he will give you, and fade it off. And here who say we are simulhano musicians be a woo because of excessive use of drugs. Ebi mo abra babaya basa. Ne o guy be talented musician, footballer me as Fabio Piam also. The guy was tagged as the next big thing because of bad attitude and drugs. Now guy is nowhere to be found. Ye jailing or ye issues basa. Now say a journalist about Kwame Dazi that I know would have gone harder than this. But he just made a report. Say, why do you come live and smoke to us? What me out to Ghana? What kwa brochi ekobosho? Or you can tell us as a Ghanaian musicians go to smoke because me ebia Burna Boy smoke your life. Whiskey smoke your life. So you also want to smoke. What kind of influence is that?
Peer pressure.
What kind of peer pressure is that?
You to go and feel O2 iron.
So boy, it's your life. It's your life, but
okay.
We are saying that yes, but we are do no. Ghana for be wow, and I could do, and this is not what they bargain for. The support on the amount. Some people who loved you genuinely supported your music. This is not what they're backing for. So all those people have the right to be disappointed in what you are doing now. So if you come live and smoke, some people see it as disrespect. Say oba ye beti nsam akotro na ye ba ya wi esiwa no e na wo hye e na no ne ade a wo be kire ye say wo ye for we are to know. That's why I said they are not mature.
Yeah.
They are not too sensible because what you are doing can make you lose business. If they don't know, some people frown against these acts. Some corporate entities, they frown against smoking. So if this
in public,
exactly, smoking in public. So if they want to give you an ambassadorial deal, this can put you off.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
that is if the organization is against that.
That's what I'm saying.
There is something you guys have not mentioned here too. Are you guys also aware that Kelvin Boy is
I was going to talk about that.
He's an ambassador of
paper. I was going to talk about
that. Yeah.
I was going to talk about that. Is it because of he being the ambassador and the live? No, what was the caption?
He did not write any caption.
So who know that the paper that he was using was for that? And is he being still on that contract?
Maybe.
Well, if you go to his social Instagram, you don't see. I don't know. Remember the last time he posted them.
But he could be.
Very good. So if that is the communication, what showed that you were doing advert for the brand?
No.
Nothing shows that. You just came to smoke. So this can make you lose a whole lot of business. And it comes to the fact that
him gain another business too.
Yeah. How many?
Another
lots. How many artists in the world do you see them promote being brands ambassadors to this paper. What is the name of the paper?
Rizla.
Diamond. How many of them do you see that they are brand ambassadors for we companies?
No. Diamond Rizla.
No, man. I've moved beyond the Diamond Rizla. I'm talking about weed companies. Which like brand ambassador? No, weed. Let's say weed company. We know some companies it is legal. Some companies, countries, it's legal. And even how many West stars do you see that the ambassador for a weed company? You don't find them. So why can't you? And this is also bad. Comes to the fact that our musicians are not serious. Yeah. They are not ready for the business, and so whenever they be because of a young communist, because of a poor background, Nyame don't know so bibi kakra mu a. He is so full that he lose sight of the bigger picture, what others are enjoying. Because if you really have proper management, if you have management, I mean management, I'm not talking about Folombas. Management, they can question you. They can tell you, say, no, you can't do this thing. If you really have some, so I just say, be in your corner, okay? What Kwame said, no, there's nothing wrong with what Kwame said. And don't that thing of whiskey come smoke, you not talk anything. Burna Boy come smoke, you not talk anything. No, they are not our business. They are not our business. We are Ghanaians. Our own. We are Ghanaians. So when we see our countryman doing something that we are not too fine, we are not too okay, we can talk about it. So if you think he's smoking and you are a bad friend, I can say you are a bad friend, because if you know that this boy is doing something, but and then obi can't but obi anya kukudro na bi ono correct no wasa atwa ho nya atwom onipa ni say we are challenge yaka look at the mindset. Don't we know? Maybe it is alarming the way some of our guys use weed. It's alarming. It's alarming. They are brothers. We know them. It's alarming and it's serious.
Okay, thank you so much, Kojo King. Kojo King, the lion killer, has never been on hits like this. Now
he's killing the cats.
I'm sure if the lion came, Kojo would not be hotter than he is right now. But it's all good. It's all good. I think it is passion. It is the fact that Kojo would not want any of our artists to go the negative way. Reason he's talking about this, and it's not coming from any point of hate. And I pray that whoever watches this edition of Showbiz Daily sees it from that angle and nothing else. We want the boys well. Charlie, that act, it is condemnable. If he had given another message, even in the act of smoking, I'm not sure Kwame would have paid attention to the smoking.
Not at all.
Shatta comes live. Sometimes he smokes. At the end of the day, who talks about smoking?
We talk about
the issues.
Yes.
Even this afternoon when he came attacking me and Tilly, he was smoking. There were times we saw him late.
Sometimes he will even hide it.
Yes, but what he talked about is what we are addressing now. So I beg, it is not from any point of hate. It is for the good of the industry. And if they can see it that way, it will help them a lot. Now, let's move on to the next business. Because my people are hot, let's continue with the hits like that. I wanted to do another one before this one, but I want us to go on with the hits. So, in one of the editions of Sammy Flex Speaks with MC Berima, we tackled something on a post Tilly Akuenipa, who is also an entertainment journalist, presenter, pundit, put on her social media platform on Facebook. And Richie, if you can put the Tilly post again online, let me just read what Tilly posted. Then we reviewed it. When we reviewed it, I made some opinions on it. So Tilly saw this, and she posted that one album, GOG album, and she actually posted different cover arts of the album out. So the first one, the most popular one, Gift of God, with the crown, and the GOG, that is the shaft, and again the exclusive track list, and the other one GOG. So 4 of them. So when Tilly posted this, I also saw it on Facebook. I said, oh, okay. Tilly might have done a good observation. Please listen. I said Tilly might have done a good observation because this is what she has seen. And it is true. All these different colors are talking about one project. That is the GOG album. And yes. Okay. Oh, so there are 5 of them now. Okay, the other one is not, the third one is not really a big deal. Yeah. The third one is not a big deal, but the other ones. So, yes, I also said, okay, that is a good observation Tilly made. It is true, all the 5 or the 4 different colors are still talking about one album. And I asked that in marketing terms, in advertising terms, in PR terms, in packaging terms, would it be good for me? I said no. Because, in fact, if you go through the rules and regulations of what I've mentioned earlier, you wouldn't do this. You try to maintain one so that anytime someone sees it, it sticks. It registered just straight like that. So we did a review on that with MC Berima on Sammy Flex Speak. So today, this afternoon, I was just preparing to come to the office when I got notice that Shatta was on live and he was not happy about the comparison, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. First of all, if he felt bad about it, we will first say sorry to it. Then after, we also make our positions clear that nobody meant harm. Nobody meant harm. We were just saying that Shatta would be the only person to explain why it is like that from there to there to there. Apart from that, we won't know. But maybe Shatta feels that we should have come to him first. It is not late. We will still come to him for the explanation. And he was on live explaining himself and addressing some of these issues. Let's watch portions of his live video. When we come back, we will sure do the reviews. Watch it. I'll be right back.
Something for Sammy Flex to shout to Sammy Flex, man. He's been doing some great works. What's something for Sammy Flex to shout to Sammy Flex, man. He's been doing some great works since we started release the GOG album. He tried defend the GOG album. He tried explain to people. Sometimes I don't know how he get knowledge about how this whole thing they go about, but he still finds his way through to inform the fans and tell the fans about what GOG album is about. Perfect. That's right. If I did do something where you know they understand. You for ask. If you don't know, you for ask. Stop rushing. But I'm so disappointed in Sammy Flex right now because the thing they do. Listen, I want to talk. Listen, but before I go play the thing, maybe just listen. Make I just play the thing or maybe just listen and get what I try to talk.
He has a point, and this is how it started. It started with the yellow, the yellow DP, the GOG as in the yellow DP. Yeah. And remember, I think on one of our shows at Base One TV, we talked about the yellow DP and the fact that Shatta introduced another logo, that's the gift of God, the one looking like graphic design, newspaper, I like it that way. The newspaper design at the back with the GOG written in gold and other inscriptions in there. And Shatta introduced that one. Now, the exclusive track list too, he put out something which is wooden in nature. Good. When it's happening on 17th, I think it's on Friday, right?
Yes, Friday.
So we are waiting for it on Friday. When it comes, we sure do our reviews on it. So wait for us.
So if I do flyers, I do things where I want to make people follow what I do, because you see the industry where they want, we know they learn. Ubia ni madie. So nobody they learn. That be stupidity. That is the first point. Like everybody in Ghana music industry. Me, if I talk about media, and sometimes maybe if we go affect me now, my people, like I get people for the media where they don't deal in entertainment stuff, like the politicians, sports presenters, other program. Yeah, I like those ones because them they did them a lean. They talk about things really serious. But I see Ghana music industry when we sit on internet like this. And we talk like this, and it release like if myself do flyer self, people know the fee. Check, say, what does this mean? No, there are certain things in this line I need to study. Oh no, I need to ask questions before I come. As I listen, some flag you talk something, I vex, you understand me? And that way I won't get to. Make a listen now.
We are going to do the reviews on it. And the other one, which is the GOG shaft, that once again also came with a different logo.
Yes,
like I'm saying, cloudy, yes, some cloudy, up in the space kind of look.
If I did where they tell my story, if I did where they talk about my story, because you people have failed to follow the Shatta success story. That's why you put it there like that. That's why I get money past everybody for in this industry. That's why they make money for everybody past this industry. That's why they show you people. Not beside they watch anybody while they talk and say, I get money. But man, the money where I get, me I no Ghana music industry. Money shri. Mo Jimmy. Money shri. Nobody can lie to anybody. Forget yourself. You boy not get anything. You can't see with it. I won't get to West Ham. Let's get.
First of all, Tilly's observation is right.
First of all, Sammy Flex, Tilly's observation is very stupid for you to say it's even right. That's still know who Shatta Wale is. That still know the brand. That still know my brain of marketing. No, let's talk.
It's not wrong, and let's be very honest with that. Tilly is not wrong at all, because if you go through the life cycle of artists,
that's where my problem is. If you go through the life cycle of artists, Sammy Flex, please, I won't make you understand something. Everybody in this world and how God bless him. Somebody go fit come, you go fit carry Kotoku for him bag from Togo to Accra and make money. Somebody go drive from Togo to Accra and make money. Somebody go walk past forest and make money. Somebody go crawl and make money. When you want me into this kind of bullshit, like you people always they follow some thing where people left for school where you know they help. Come street. People get money past you people where they internet, radio. Come street. I get my mama fears the streets. Come see them. They wear Rolex. They use better cars. They get mansions. Let's listen.
And their albums, you realize that a certain theme runs through all they do.
See what they are talking about. Long, Sammy Flex, like, you know, I love you so much and I want you to progress so much wherever you are. But what you're saying is bullshit, Sammy. You see, when you say things like this, it make me, if I want to release something, like if I want to do projects, like, I don't want even to, because you people don't even have an idea of what I'm even doing. That's why I keep insulting everybody in the industry that, yo, so can't you people just ask questions? Don't you people have people to send to book appointment to come and Shatta, the way you run is, you understand, like, what are you really doing? But you people want to just run into conclusions and think I have to follow somebody's path? Yo, I don't kiss ass. I said it in my fucking God song. What the fuck? Listen to another one. The thing we take for agriculture.
So when Sarkodie, for instance, was about releasing his No Pressure album, we saw him sitting down in a chair with that design in there. I think Stone Boys and Ogadans also had.
Sammy Flex. Up to today, you won't make me a follow Stone Boy where I get money past him. You won't make a follow Sarkodie where I get money past him. Fuck everything anybody go talk. You won't make a follow those boys where me I come and pass them. Where I pass the road where they start and pass. Sammy Flex, me and Stone Boy Sarkodie who come out? Me and Stone Boy Sarkodie who come out first? If you say they pass the road top before I can pass it, I was fucking on that road before they came. Sarkodie used to call me, boss, I want producer, boss, Charlie, the way the system has, so it could be. Stone Boy used to pick car from a shaman and come to my place at Blue Lagoon. God day, Sunday. The moon they watch. What the fuck? What you guys want to get from me? Like, you guys didn't learn from me because you thought, yes, I was going to be poor forever. No. I was buying ammunition. Like I was preparing myself. I was cooking. Like I was doing shit. Like I was preparing chemicals. Like I was preparing nuclear weapons. I was ready to chew everybody in the industry like how they chew people right now.
All right, so this was just this afternoon before we came to the studio to do Showbiz Daily. And already I have, as in Sammy Flex, I've responded to this already. So that is also available for you to watch, and the video, I'm sure Shatta's live video will also be available for you to go see the full thing. After the live thing, I've received so many messages, so many calls from people both in Ghana and out of Ghana, people thinking Sammy Flex will be mad or I'll be angry or I'll vex. No. You know, I understand this industry. The industry is like that. A democratic kind of industry. Say what you know, and the other person also say what he knows. So Shatta, in this live video was saying what he feels, which is allowed. I'm sure Sammy also said what I was enjoying in my studio. He's also saying what he feels from his studio, and it's like that. So I want to ask observers, as in observers of what is happening between myself, Shatta, and the videos and what we talked about on the GOG album. Anyways, Shatta said because we did not get 1 million subscribers, he did not release the GOG track list. But we are still waiting. Me, I've told you the way I'm anticipating for this GOG album. You guys have no idea. So we are still waiting, and we are encouraging people, go and subscribe. Let the 1 million come so we can have a feel of the album. It's a world album, so I hear it's a Grammy album and all that. So you guys should just go and subscribe. Let's run with it. We are still squeezing every detail out of the album. So get ready and let's get that. So I'm going to start with Intim Dodo Solomon, as in his observation of this whole brouhaha or happening, and then I'll go on with the next person. Jamo, what do you see in what is happening? Obviously, if we judge with the video, Shatta is not happy.
Yeah, of course.
If we judge with the video, we don't know inside his heart and inside his mind. But with the video, whoever watched it, oh, Shatta vex, Sammy Flex and his people. Yeah. Shatta is not happy. MC very much cool. So what do you see? Have you watched my response to?
Yeah.
You were able to watch it? Okay, perfect then.
Yeah, obviously, Shatta is not happy. But I think he was more emotional than to explain what he's doing that he wants people to catch. Okay. So that's where the problem is. I mean, Shatta is our own person. Like we follow him. Try to even.
In fact, bits. You follow every bit he does.
Yes. And try.
And he gave us big ups there. That's on the GOG album. Even doing more. Yeah.
And then we try to interpret some of the things that he does.
Yes.
Without consulting.
Yes. And he even wonders how we find our way to do it.
Yes. So he even at some point said it in a video. So I was a bit surprised when he just turned and said that you people should call me and all that. I mean, we've been doing it, and obviously you think we got it right. Sometimes we got it right, and we were even happy praising her. So if we get it wrong, fine. It's that's how the game is. So the best way for him is to tell us the right thing for us to be on the right path. So it was. There's nothing wrong if he's not happy with the observation that you made or Teddy made, but he should rather try to also give his case, like point out some of the things that he thinks you guys are getting it wrong, and then he will come out and say what he wants people to know. But he was rather saying something else. Like you can see the anger in him trying to say things, but I didn't get any explanation from the different logos that he has done. He still didn't give it out. So that's one of the things, and I'll advise him when he's angry or he wants to respond to certain things that he's not happy about. I think he should take his time. He should take his time and then come back strongly with his points so that people can follow what he's trying to say. It was more like he was expressing more anger than explaining the different logos and all the things. I mean, humans, we can't be always happy about what people say about us. So I understand him for that matter, but the way he was talking, I mean, it makes it difficult for some of us who think that he's doing something right and we want to support him. It makes it difficult for us to go on that path. At this point, how am I going to defend the way he was talking about things? I mean, if I just base it on the video that we saw, I mean, we watched. I can't defend it in any way. I mean, I'm a reasonable person, so if I think what you are doing is not right, I have to say it. But if you are doing it right too, I have to say it. And I can make an observation that you will not be happy about, but that's what it is. If you are not happy, and
the observation might not even be right, but I can also supply information.
Yes, and then you counter whatever it is that they are not getting right. So after all after his response, I still don't understand meaning of different logos and what it means to him. We have tried and tested formulas for making success. Nobody should deceive themselves. The formula is there, but it is difficult to follow. That's why some people are richer than others. We know what can make you successful. Even with those who can even say that some people have gone for juju and all this, it means they know what you should do to be rich. Yeah. Even if we say that you can go for juju and be rich, we know, but it's not everybody who is rich. Why? Because it's not easy. So if somebody like Shatta can go through the process and be successful as he is, well done for him. But he shouldn't deceive himself or anybody that we don't know the formula of becoming successful. Just that it's difficult, so not everybody can do it. Yes, we know that if you do songs, if you make good songs, you can be rich. But ask yourself, is everybody going to make good songs or hit songs? No, it's not everybody who can do that. So his success is because he's good enough, he's talented, and he's strong to follow the formula path to get to where he is. But he shouldn't deceive himself that we don't know what people can do to be rich. So I have money, I am this, I am richer than everybody. I think he should calm down on that thing. And yes, because we know what makes people rich. Yeah. Whether we are rich or not, we know. Just that it's difficult to go through that path. That's why everybody is not rich. So you can say that I'm strong, I know what it is to be rich, and I've gone through that path. Everybody will understand, because when you are there, you are there. It's objective. Nobody you can say that you have not been successful in your area. No. If you say that, then you will say that it's either you don't want to say the truth or you want to be dishonest. That's why you say Shatta is not successful in his career. He is very successful. All means that you want to put it. But it doesn't mean that those who are not there don't know how to be rich. They know, but they can't do it based on their strength, where you were born, the environment you are in, the obstacle that you face is different. Everybody's obstacles, everybody's challenge to get to the top is different. Even who born you can have effect on where you go. The environment that you find in, yes, they all have effect on how you become successful. But what we say is that people, instead of complaining about the challenges that you face, struggle, do whatever it takes to get to the top. When you get there, then you can talk or you can do whatever you want to do, instead of complaining. If you complain, yes, you can complain, but you won't go anywhere. So for us here, what we do best, or what we know how to do, is to make observations and share our opinions. So if you are not happy with my opinion, fine, you can also go ahead and do yours. But to just twist it and insult, or because you are not happy, you say certain things that, I mean, you shouldn't be saying, it's not fair, and it's not good as well. I mean, there are sometimes you will do something that you think, okay, I can be a chairman, can be chairman, but it will have effect in one way or the other. You are big, we know, and you are so successful in your area, but let's reverse it. Are you also big in an area that maybe I'm an expert in? No, but I'm not as rich as you. The comparison won't work. But so stay in your area where you are an expert in. I'll also stay in my area, but we will at some point meet at the junction, because I will make an observation and share my opinion. The same way you two, you can make your observation and share your opinion, but you should be more like decent in doing that thing. You should be more civil in exchanging ideas and even doing the banter, the thing that you don't like about me, the thing that I don't like about you. So Shatta is my man, all right, but this one I think he got it wrong, and he should be careful next time. I mean, he can calm down, list his points, and then come strongly and address the issue. And that's how the game is. I mean, you have said that you enjoy watching us. So at the time that you were watching and enjoying what we were saying, you think we were good enough to say something for you to enjoy, or because it wasn't against you, or you, because you didn't, there was nothing negative for you. So you were doing well, but when it is negative for you, then you come back and say that we are not doing well and we don't get you. Yes, we may not get you, but it's your duty to tell us what it is. And then the idea that we should call him before we say what we have to say to is wrong. He can also request that he talks to us. It's two-way.
It's vice versa.
Yes, we can say whatever we want to say. He can also say whatever he wants to say. But if there should be any communication at all, he can also initiate it. Call us that, hey, Sammy, the thing that you said, I don't agree.
Let's talk about it this way.
Let's talk about it. The same way we can also call him and say, Shatta, we want to ask you about some of the things happening in your distance, and are you ready to talk to us? The same way can happen. So
no, I think I even mentioned in the video that we are working on getting him, because he came from US. I'm sure at the time of we preparing, that was when I also flew to Dubai.
Yes, so I mean it's two-way thing, and he has every right to respond to whatever we say here. But he should be careful the way he says it, because it will affect us. We are in a system, it cannot only function with one person. This industry, you can tell yourself that you are not part of the industry. That one is a lie. You can't only be an industry. In fact, nobody will say that you are successful if you are not comparing to anybody. So comparison is the basis of the game. For those who are saying that we shouldn't compare him to anybody, or we shouldn't compare anybody to anybody, it's a lie. You are deceiving yourself. You are delusional.
Because they themselves to some people.
The basis
in terms of riches.
The basis of you being successful is because you are better than some people that we are comparing you to. So if we take comparison out, you are nobody. Let's say we take you to a place that nobody knows you. They will not hail you the way you go to a place that people know you.
And they can compare you to that.
And they compare you to others. That's why they will say that you are the best. So comparison is the basis for everything. So do your best, and you will always be on top. And good luck to him.
Okay, thank you. Intim Dodo Solomon, who is the unofficial lawyer of Shatta, has spoken. And once again, let me announce that nobody is saying anything out of anger. Nobody is saying anything out of maybe annoyance or whatever. We are just doing our job as pundits. We are just doing our jobs as observers of the industry. And you just heard it from Intim Dodo Solomon. Let's move on to Kojokin. Kojokin will speak next to this. Kojo.
Thanks to Chemo for the Diabatabon
version.
Diabatabon.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't think Shatta want to tell us that everything that he does is right. I don't think he want to tell us that, because there are so many things that he has gotten it wrong in this our industry, and he can attest to that fact. So in as much as he feels that maybe a pundit or an entertainment person, a media person, tackled an issue concerning him, got it wrong, it is also allowed. Unless he wants to tell us that he is, he doesn't make mistakes, he doesn't make errors. And the point is, what is the error here? You are a musician, you are a business person. Let's say you are a company, and you are dealing with an audience. We are your audience, including the media and the fans. We are all your audience, because you feed us.
Exactly.
Now, you are selling something to us. You are communicating to us. And we don't understand. So we give you feedback. And when you look at the chain of communication, you tell you that you, the person who has designed the message, you are the encoder and the channel that you use it. And we, the receivers, we will decode it. So when we receive the message, we decode it per our understanding. Then we will give feedback. So what you guys did here was feedback. What Tilly or whoever did is feedback. Then when you the encoder, you knowing the main meaning of the message, when you receive the feedback, you now come back and explain things better to us. This is common business. I don't think any big business or big company or entity will be annoyed about this when people are giving feedback. So the best thing you can do is to give us the right information. Now, you give us an artwork full of different meanings. You don't give us the meanings. How do you expect us to get the message?
Call him.
So in that sense, you are even failing. Because people can misconstrue the meaning of whatever you want to put across. So must it be mysterious? Yes, maybe that is your plan. Let me put it out there. Let them suffer to understand whatever it is. So at the right time, I'll give them the true meaning. That is your plan. So if we are fumbling, if you are wondering how to decode that message, you have achieved your results. Because that is what you wanted. You wanted us to suffer or struggle before we understand. So meaning you are getting the right feedback. So anybody who will try to pick it and try to decode it or explain it and is not getting it, that is the feedback you want. Now, we saw a series of different artworks. And even look at the GOG album. The wait for that album. Can't people be worried about how long it has taken? Yes, we are fans. We are people, we are audience. So we could be angry or worried about how long it has turned out. And the point is, I always say, we can't doubt your strategy, but we can doubt your results. Maybe that is your strategy to release the album. It might work for you when you get your results. But from the look of things, until then, when it doesn't achieve the results, we can always come back and make references to things like how it delayed, the use of different art covers, which we didn't get the meaning. We can always do that. Unless maybe finally when you release it, everything turns out to be successful, super successful, then everybody will shush. And that one you can't guarantee it. But we have seen series of people who have done things that didn't go right. But later when we come back to the drawing board, people can now review and see whatever was wrong. I think this thing we have discussed it on Base One TV before. And there were other people who shared in that idea that yes, now they don't know which of the art covers to go with. So as he was speaking in the video, he was like, yes, you know the kind of marketing and stuff that I know. Yes, Shatta, if really you know about marketing, then you shouldn't be going this way. Or if any marketer will tell you that customer is the king. And who are your customers that we are talking about here? We are talking about the media that you are insulting. And we also as stakeholders, whatever we say about you, we are pushing it to another audience. So through us you reach your audience. So the point is, if you see us and value us as the kings, then anything that is wrong, you need to correct it. In the first place, you have a PR. So whatever communication about your things, you need to give it out. If you have a website that, okay, this is www.shattawale.com, anything that you need over there, go there. Find every information is detailed over there. And maybe somebody, it's not doing the research or visiting your website for first-hand information, then you can call that person. But if you said that they should call you, is it in the case of Sammy Flex, whom you have that connection with, that can call you at any time and you will pick? What about me? If I want to call you, Shatta, and talk about the covers, will you pick? What about all the bloggers in Ghana, in Accra, Volta region, Kumasi, everybody calling you on the understanding of your GOG album cover act, do you think you have the ears to even listen to them? So simple. If you think it is important, just give us the meaning, give us on your website or your handles, so that anybody who doesn't go there and find it, we can lambast or bash that person. But Shatta, you didn't do that. You kept it, the mystery behind all the logos, to yourself. And if somebody is unable to decode the meaning of that art, it is not dumbness. It is not that the person is ignorant. No, it is your own design. I can draw something and use certain images. Can you decode it? You can't decode it, because I know the meaning of that unless I tell you. And what is the job of journalists and presenters, pundits? We come on table and we discuss issues. So definitely, when we share our opinion and it doesn't match with whatever you have, as an entity, you just come and give us the right information. I don't think anybody insulted him.
No.
The analysis, was it insult?
No.
If I say I agree with Tilly, I think Tilly was right, is that an insult? And even Tilly's post, it was one album. They listed the posters.
Yeah.
She didn't add anything. Of course, it's if it's about the laughing emojis, it's an expression. It's an expression that, hey, one album, back, 5. I don't know whatever any of them means. So this is a feedback that you need to just come out. And we all like Shatta Wale. Yes, he's a genius. Whatever the music that he's doing, we know he understands it. And one problem with Shatta is that he has message, but the way he delivers it. I am one of the few people who can really listen to Shatta Wale and can get meaning from whatever he's saying.
Yeah.
Because people will concentrate on the insults. Because it's difficult to listen to that. But at the end of the day, he might have a case.
Point, yeah.
Exactly. Yes, a blogger can also, yes, in case of maybe Sammy, can call you, I don't understand all these things. And I know he would have maybe explained it to you.
Yeah.
Then you come and give that information out. But it is not also wrong that I want to also try and analyze it.
No, I mean, he even said it that on several occasions. I've tried to done some publicity
because
the GOG that I got right.
Exactly.
That he even wonders how
you get it. What if I call you and I don't even get to you, and I still want to tackle that issue? So this issue of always coming to insult people, to tell other people how richer you are than them, and we have seen some rich men back in the days that today, Charlie, nothing they go on. And some other people have also become rich by whatever means. Not because they weren't working hard though. This is life. Gotcha. So if we can tone down on some of these comments, and Charlie, we also at times it is just by chance and fate. Where you are at a particular point also matters. Not that anybody who is not successful is a lazy person or not working hard. At times, time and fate happen to all of them. That is what the scripture says. The race is not for the swift. If it's music is about pure talent, like some musicians will be nowhere to be found. But there are some people who have made it because of other factors. And so we give you credence to how we use you as an example, how you are playing this game, and who is not saying that, who has not said it, which pundit has never cited Shatta Wale when it comes to business sense, when it comes to music. But you can't get everything right, especially like the fact that who is Shatta Wale's PR now as we speak? Chemo.
Okay,
we don't know anybody as
we are all Shatta.
So anything you come,
the media is his PR.
Yes, you come to address things yourself, and as a creative person, yes, always you address with emotions. That is why we have qualified persons. If every CEO is going to address issues concerning his or her company, then we wouldn't be able to stay in the country, because when they come, they look at the monies they have invested, and somebody trying to speak ill or criticize them, then they will come and attack. But in the end, they might lose business. That is why we have professionals who understand how these things work. They will soak it and give a better response.
Thank you, Kojo. Well spoken. And I'll move on to Beef Nation President Nana Reagan finally on this subject. Then there is a King Promise topic. We will see if it will still be necessary that we look at it. Nana, yes, come through.
Honestly, first of all, I'm not for Shatta's way of addressing issues. I've said it so many times. Though I have defended him in some cases, looking at the key things, the material things that he wants to talk about or the points he wants to make. But sometimes with the approach, we've all condemned it several times, so I will leave that. I want to look at the points in his live video and what triggered this live video. First of all, I want to agree with him if he says Tilly and Sammy Flex got it wrong. I agree 100% with him. Because first of all, what I believe is that as media people, we say we inform, right? So we inform because we are close to certain sources to have certain informations that the public will not get access to easily. So it is just okay.
But the report that went out was just an observation.
Yes, but it creates an impression. You see, the GOG album, as we speak, it has only one logo or art cover, which is the first yellow badge. If you look at I will explain. Don't worry, I will explain the others.
No, you can't explain.
I can explain it.
You can't explain because a point came that Shatta himself said that everybody should change to the one with a good thing.
Yes. That doesn't change the main logo. That doesn't change. If Shatta says, okay, put this one, change to that, change to GOG chaff. It does not change the main logo. All these flyers, he mentioned flyers in his live video. The GOG exclusive what is to it is just to update people or the public on what is happening or the information he wants to put out from the GOG album. This one is clear that the GOG blue with the cloud background, that the sky blue, yes, it's clear. He was just trying to announce to the public that he is about to release a track list coming soon. Is that not what is under there? Yes. So what is wrong with somebody having? What about the others? Yes, the others. This one too is the 17th, which was today. It was also to announce another track list. This was for the chaff. This one was to announce that very one was to announce certain events that has happened, certain songs that Shatta Wale has released that was hit songs, and there are certain, if you look at, he was putting certain key dates with that particular one. I want to use that to make an argument with this, the gold and the plenty writings. That one. If you see something like this as against the first logo, as media people, I think the best thing that we could have done that will be fair to Shatta Wale is that if he releases this and there are dates on it, we all don't understand. So for the public also would definitely not understand. So for you to do the best and be fair to Shatta Wale is to place a call, get information. Wait, Chemo, please allow me. It's my time. Allow me. What I'm saying is that you are the media. You have the platform to inform the public. You understand? The media is there. As we are sitting here, we are here
only to inform. Don't miss.
Yes. We inform, we do analyze, we criticize, of course. So say all of them. Of course. So the criticisms you can make on the flyer is maybe you can look at the artwork and say, oh, the designer didn't do right, this one should have done that, that one should have done that. You can make whatever criticism, but what I'm saying is that with information, if you want to put out information on this, then you have to get informed first. You, the media person, has to get informed first before you inform. And if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the information, what are you going to tell
Based on your observation, you can say what.
Please, it is not entirely. It is wrong in journalism. If I'm saying, wait.
What do you know and share your opinion about something?
Yes.
Do you always call the people to get information?
What you people are not getting right is that there are difference between putting a topic down and saying that Sammy Flex, share your opinion about it. Nana Regan, share your opinion about it. You share your, and there are instances where a journalist, you are supposed to fetch information for people. Yes, that is how you can educate them.
That's not only journalism. So
I'm not saying that is the only thing. I'm saying that is the thing, and that is where Shatta point is coming from. He is saying that you did not get information to give out to, and you are creating a wrong impression that the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5 are all GOG album art cover, which is wrong.
So what prevented him from explaining that?
Wait.
What prevented him from saying that?
Let me add this. First of all, we all knew that the GOG album was going to be the yellow cover.
Logo.
And he, Shatta, is not somebody who Shatta actually told all his fans, guys, this is the new GOG art cover. Everybody change the yellow, and I want to see everybody with the new one.
And
he said it.
Wait, Sammy.
He said it.
He was specific. Was he specific that this is the new GOG art cover?
Yes. And everybody should change to it. He ordered the fans to change to it.
So if you are saying, I have not seen that post. I have not seen that.
So we have seen that.
I have not seen that. But if he said that, then that.
Let me go on Shatta's account.
You have a point that you're arguing. But what I'm saying is that I mean, some of the flyers we are seeing is self-explanatory. Some are just to announce this one. If Shatta write exclusive track list 17 June 2022. What else do you want him to come?
But wait, let me say this. If you are releasing an album, the album will come with so many activities. But every activity that you are about to do, you can still maintain the main album representation. Then you go ahead to do your thing. So okay, the first one we all saw was the yellow DP. When you say we are now going to do the chaff, it can still be the yellow DP and the chaff.
Richie,
we are going to do this.
Richie, do you have the chaff when you release the chaff track list where they has cool down, I pray and all those things? Put it down. You see here he maintained the main logo. If you look at the artwork very well. Main logo? If Richie can zoom it, you see it. I have it on my phone.
The yellow one.
The yellow one was part of the artwork. Yes, he maintained the SM logo and then the main artwork. No, what I'm saying is that wait, what I'm saying, I'm explaining some point. I'm saying that if you zoom it very well, he maintained the main art cover on that particular artwork. Yes. And that should tell you that.
So wait. That what you are saying is very true. That was when the shaft came. But when he asked us to change to the new one, did you see the logo? Yes. Did you see that logo on it?
That is why I am explaining that he was just releasing flyers to update, to give certain updates on what is happening on the GOG album. You understand? So if you, the media, don't have information, why Shatta what is wrong? What is wrong if, let's say, Tilly as a journalist doesn't understand why one album, instead of putting laughing emojis to the 5 albums.
So that was an observation, an observation of an album with different art covers. And I'm saying that observation there, it is true.
Even if she's wrong, why don't you also?
No, she's not. She's not even wrong to say that.
It's an observation. That's what
it is. What it is. The observation presented different art covers for one album. Okay, so that is the observation. That is it. But why is it like that? And if you watch my video, I said that why it is like that, you never know until you talk to Shatta.
You said that.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that, you see, what with your impression, with you saying that why Shatta Wale have put this, that out, you will never understand until you talk to Shatta Wale.
Yes.
Because you don't have that information to explain to people or educate people.
Not explain.
Yes, but what I'm saying, please, Jamo, you make me miss my point. What I'm saying is that, you see, what I'm saying is that everything that we put on social media creates an impression to the public. People who are reading, people who are commenting, people who are doing whatever. I can sit here and tell you that Tilly's post can give a lot of people that mindset or understanding that all the flyers that Shatta Wale has put apart from the main art cover are all art covers of GOG album. People can also get to that understanding. But that is not what it is. That is not what it is.
They all have GOG. Why?
That is not what it is.
They all have GOG.
When you look on the things, there are events on it. There are events to announce something to you specific. They are specific.
Okay, the yellow one. Can't you write the date on the yellow one?
It is possible.
So everything about it is also referring to the GOG album. So who cannot say that? Can't you use it? The fans will share it.
You have to take it like that. So what prevented Shatta Wale from saying that, Tilly, you got it wrong, this is the meaning, instead of insulting?
That is why I'm saying that when I was starting my submission, I said I am not for his approach and other things. You even mentioned when you were giving your submission that sometimes he has the message to put up, but the way he goes about it, he misses the substance of whatever he wants to put across. And it's the same thing. That is what he just did. But I want to limit my argument to the points he was making and not the insult. I have already condemned the insult and attacks already. I want to say that with what he was saying, his point is solid. Am I not allowed to say that?
Yeah.
You have to call him.
Everything
you have to
Gojo, you're a writer. There are several occasions where you've placed a call to people to get some information.
So if I don't get you, will I always get you?
You see, it depends on what you want to put out. Sometimes you have enough information that you don't even need to talk to somebody.
Okay.
The main point I am making is that if you don't have enough understanding, information on people, reach the right source and get the information.
Wait. I get Nana Regan. Nana Regan is perfect. In fact, as a journalist, if you don't have an information, you reach out. But so far, whoever has personally, okay, let me use me. With what I did not review, I did not even talk about why it is like that. I made my point that, okay, it is true. As an album coming out, the album should have one particular logo running out in all the activities. But in Shatta's case, we have seen that he's presented different logos. What is it for? We can only know when we talk to Shatta Wale.
Brother, I don't know why Shatta came at you for saying that, but I can tell you that.
No, he said, why did I compare it to other albums? What I was saying was that when Stonebwoy was about to celebrate his 1 year of Aloga Jansen, he did not change his thing. It was still Aloga Jansen with the boy and the directional point. That was all. And I was not comparing their success or the no. I'm talking about
with that point there, I get it. I mean, those things for there. I mean, we don't even have to decide. We've said it here several times. We have said it here several times that those comparisons here
at the corner be making a lot of money. The environment is very dirty.
Yes.
And somebody has a serene environment selling food by people, maybe the locals or people are not buying. Not because you are at the corner, you are making more money, so you are doing better or you are more successful.
We are wrapping up. In wrapping up, I think that maybe Shatta got emotional and got disappointed with Sammy, especially because Sammy said he has reached with Tilly's observation.
Yes, that's the best. That one I want to read from it. I agree.
It's objective.
Why is that when I started?
You see,
the observation is that she has seen an album with different colors. Yes, it is true.
Let's tell Shatta
no, with different colors
and the truth.
Yes.
No, with different art covers, which is wrong.
That's what I'm just using colors.
No, Tilly did not write cover, and I'm saying that the impression Tilly was creating will make
forget about the impression.
It is very, very important. Why should I forget about the impression?
Okay, let's allow him to finish. Nana,
it is key. The impression. Right now, if I put something out there, if I just write Sammy Flex on Facebook and I add any emojis to it, I have created an impression to allow individuals to read their own meanings and understanding to what I've posted. So what if Shatta is getting the feedback that, oh, why is the media even making you feel like you've created, let's say, 5 art covers for one album, which is wrong. An artist of his caliber, please wait. I want to believe that an artist of his caliber will never create album cover, 5 different album covers. But it is allowed. It is just like, let's say, if Shatta wants to announce the individual tracks, he can create art covers for each track. And still tell people that, okay, I'm going to release this thing on 17th or 18th of June. I'm going to do this on 26th of June. There is nothing wrong with that. So what I'm saying is that with Tilly's post, it created a wrong impression. And that is what Shatta's understanding this. And so he has a point there, and I agree with him.
Okay. No problem. Yes, Chamu, a rebuttal?
Yeah, there is a simple.
Our time is up. 1 minute.
Shatta can be the first in so many things, including even creating different logos
or artworks for an album.
Yes.
He could be the first.
Yeah, he could be the first.
And nobody can fault him for doing
or
it.
anything. In fact, if it goes so well for him, it's a new thing that some people will even learn.
Yeah.
So if somebody is making that observation and you think it's wrong, you just come and tell the person that this is the way I want to go, and I think this will even be successful than whatever standard is there already. You don't come out and just insult people.
Well, you have a platform to already get the information and give it out to people.
No, the thing is that there's other side of things that you two are not getting. Journalism is not just about giving information to people. It's also about criticizing. It's also about analyzing. And your analysis can even be wrong, but you have right to analyze and come out with your observation.
So based on the post, he was not criticizing. Based on Tilly's post, he was not criticizing. So we should limit the whole conversation.
What do you understand, Tilly?
He was just making an observation about the different kinds of art covers, and that is what he's trying to make the point out of. He was creating an impression that he has 5 different art covers for one single album, and it's wrong. It is wrong.
So you see, you are getting impression. Did you call Tilly to find out?
Do you know why Tilly will even add the laughing emojis to make it the whole album very ridiculous?
Explain her post. Have you called Tilly to
look at where you are shifting? Look at where you are shifting the argument. You see what you are just defending the theft. That is all you are doing.
1 minute.
What you are doing is just
the point is, Nana Reagan should know that we are all journalists. I always fight for responsive journalism, responsible journalism.
Yeah.
And the point is, if you don't have information and you are writing, that is why we use certain words in our write-up for the reader to know that we are not being emphatic.
Yes.
So whatever maybe we heard it. So your writing will tell you, anybody that reading that, you are not making final judgments.
Exactly.
And we can also make reactions. We sit on platforms, review videos and stuff. We can call them to find out, okay, what is the concept behind this video. But it is art. At times, per our reviews, we even give different angles which the original creators didn't think of.
Yeah.
And this is art.
Yeah.
I can watch your video and give meaning. I can listen to your song and give a different meaning to your bar that you yourself, you didn't even decode it. And this is what creativity is. If all the time it's about, okay, calling and getting the information, yes, it's also good, but it just limits us to a certain level. But if somebody doesn't understand anything and they approach how they go about it, that is when you can criticize the art. You don't understand it and maybe you are condemning it. But if I'm reacting, I've seen different flyers. I think why must you do 5 different flyers for just a single album? Maybe I'm not used to that. And I'm not wrong, because what I've seen is what I'm referring to. But if you are giving us a new thing, Fair enough. But the point is, Shatta should know that when it comes to communication, you don't decide how the receivers will decode it. But you have the meaning, the true meaning. They can attack you or whatever, but you have the true meaning. So when it gets to you, feedback gets to you, you come and clarify the system. That is simple communication. Somebody can be speaking using a lot of grammar. You don't understand. You can take it in any way. But the point is, if it is business, anybody does it. Companies come out with advertisements. They shoot the advert. People don't even understand what the advert means. They decode it in whatever way they want. If they get feedback, it is good that you get the feedback that people don't even understand the advert for them to even go and purchase the product. So better come out with the advert. You don't keep some of these informations. If that is your style, yes. But we have also our right to react to it. If somebody react to it and attack it and condemn it in a negative light, yes, we can also condemn that person that this is art. Last time, the guy that came to base 1 condemning Sarkodie's lyrics because of how he understood it. We gave him how it could mean.
Yeah.
And because of ego, he couldn't accept it. So people can always understand things or decode things, but you the one who really encoded the message. You have the final understanding. And when opportunity is given to you through feedback, irrespective of how it comes, customers are always customers. That is why in this marketing era we say customer is always right. So if you get the opportunity, give them more feedback. Explain yourself better for them to understand.
Okay, we wanted to do some final topic, but because of time, I'm sure we have to end it here. We will come and continue with this on Monday. Nana Reagan, thank you so much. I'm sure Nana Reagan played the PR role for he got support from.
After blackmailing me. After blackmailing me.
Nana Reagan, bread. 5 bottles. This one Shatta should pay. Shatta should pay for the 5 bottles because I budgeted for just one for him, one for a show, but he drank 5 bottles. Well, thank you so much, Nana Reagan, and thank you, Team Dodo Solomon. Thank you, Kojokin, and to whoever is watching. This is how we do it. Very, very objective analysis of the issues. That's why sometimes when people say, you this platform, every time you are for Shatta Wale, I'm sure today, if you are watching and you sit down critically, you know that, oh, okay, so this is what these guys do. They do things based on happening. So tomorrow, if you see any of them heavily defending something that Shatta Wale has said or has done, don't come and say, you people are for Shatta Wale. It is like that. The tables turn sometimes. So be careful what you say. The tables turn sometimes, so be careful what you say.
Be careful what you write.
Be careful what you write too. The tables turn sometimes, so be careful what you write. And I want to say big ups to you for watching. Always bring your opinion with no insult or any emotional attachment to it. Just say what you also think about the discussion, and that is fair enough. I want to say big ups to the guys who produced the show. The guitar Rasta is currency behind camera, which reflects is the editor and director of the show, and Emmanuel Forwila PG is the producer. Thanks for watching. My name is Sammy Flex. If you loved this, subscribe to this because we do this every weekday from 8:30 p.m. GMT, and we do serious analysis with more celebrity interviews, more breakdowns here on this platform. My name is Sammy Flex. Stay in peace because we are for peace.